Hey there, pirates. Welcome aboard the Anime No Me channel. Today we're going to talk about Usopp's final weapon, a weapon created by him and one that surprises all the Straw Hats. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want. Guys, Usopp is no longer the kid who threw little stones and prayed they would hit. He is the sniper who turns the impossible into routine, and the entire manga has already made it clear that his final weapon will not be a bigger slingshot or a stronger bullet. It will be something only Usopp can create, a weapon that turns lies into reality, that carries his will and the will of the entire crew, that changes the entire battlefield with a single shot. And Oda has already spread all the clues for this to happen in a way that will make the whole world look at the long nose and say, this guy was always king. The beginning of all this is back in Water 7, when Usopp builds the Kabuto, a slingshot that becomes a crossbow that shoots fire, ice, salt, everything he imagines. In chapter 441, he already shows that his weapon is not just a tool, it is an extension of his creativity. In Dressrosa, he uses Kabuto to hit Sugar from kilometers away, with a bullet that makes her pass out and freeze thousands. In Wano, he evolves into the Kuro Kabuto, fires plant bullets that explode inside page 1, and shoots with precision that ignores distance. Every arc, Usopp improves his weapon, but Oda always leaves a door open. The final weapon has not arrived yet. The current manga in Elbaf is screaming that the perfect place for this to happen is the Island of the Giants. There is metal no one knows, eternal fire, blacksmiths who hammer legendary steel. Usopp has already worked with giants in Little Garden, has already used Brogy's hammer to fix the Going Merry. In Elbaf, he will have access to materials even Frankie never dreamed of. And Oda has already shown that Usopp shines when he gets new tools. In Skypiea, he created dial bullets. In Thriller Bark, he used salt. In Dressrosa, he used Tabasco Star. In Elbaf, he will create something that mixes all of that with what the giants teach him. The final weapon will not just be bigger, it will be alive. Usopp has already shown that his bullets carry will. Pop greens grow because he wants them to grow. Tabasco Star burns because he wants it to burn. The final weapon will be a slingshot that turns anything into ammunition, that amplifies his future sight observation, that carries armament hockey and even a touch of Conquerors when he is in his definitive King mode. It will be a weapon that shoots stories. It shoots what Usopp always told as lies, and now they become truth right in front of everyone. Oda has already shown that Usopp has inventor talent that rivals Vegapunk in creativity. In Dressrosa, he created the bullet that hit Sugar without being seen. In Wano, he created bullets that explode inside the enemy. In Egghead, he saw technology he never imagined. In Elbaf, he will put everything together: giant metal, eternal fire, ancient knowledge, and a will that never dies. The final weapon will be a slingshot that changes shape, that grows like Gear 5th, that fires bullets that become whatever Usopp imagines in that moment. And the name will be perfect. Not a bigger Kabuto, something that represents the king of snipers he always said he was, something the giants will recognize as a legendary weapon, something that when he pulls it out, the whole world will remember the stories he told as a child and understand they were never lies. Usopp will create the final weapon because the manga has already shown that he always creates when the crew needs it. In Eni's lobby, he created Sogeki. In Dressrosa, he created the god. In Wano, he created the sniper who hit the impossible. In Elbaf, he will create the true king of snipers, the weapon that never misses, that changes the war, that saves the day when no one else can. Because Usopp is not just a sniper, he is the storyteller who makes the world believe. And when he pulls out the final weapon, the world will believe for real. Usopp has already proven that his weapon does not need to be a slingshot forever. He used the impact dial in Skypiea to return Enel's blow, used the reject dial in Eni's lobby to almost kill Luffy from pain, used the breath dial to fly, and used the flash dial to blind everyone in Thriller Bark. In Dressrosa, he created bullets that turn into giant faces to distract enemies. In Wano, he created plant bullets that explode inside the enemy. He is not tied to a single tool. He adapts, he invents, he turns whatever is in his hands into a weapon that saves the day. The final weapon will be this taken to the maximum, an entire arsenal that changes shape, that uses everything he has learned and everything the world has thrown in front of him. In Elbaf, he will have access to metal that does not break, fire that never goes out, wood that floats in the air. The giants will teach him to hammer with will, to fuse materials no one has fused before. Usopp will create a weapon that is not a slingshot, not a crossbow, not a rifle. It will be a portable cannon that becomes whatever he wants. A barrel that grows, shrinks, turns into a bow, turns into a spear, turns into a shield. A barrel that carries anything. Normal bullets, pop greens, old dials, Elbaf metal, even pieces of the sunny if needed. The perfect weapon for him will have multiple modes because Usopp was never a one-shot sniper. He is the sniper of 1,000 tricks. One mode will be the long cannon for shots from kilometers away, with a scope that uses his future sight observation to predict where the target will be 10 seconds from now. Another mode will be the rapid launcher for consecutive shots, firing 10 bullets per second that explode into smoke, fire, ice, plants, all at the same time. Another mode will be a shield that opens from the barrel and blocks an admiral-level attack made of giant metal infused with armament hockey that Usopp learned to channel. The weapon will have compartments to load dials because Usopp never forgot Skypia. It will have reject dials to return attacks, flash dials to blind an entire army, impact dials to send shockwaves that knock down fleets. It will have space for pop greens that grow in seconds, turning into forests that trap the Five Elders, turning into vines that lift the sunny into the air. It will have salt bullets for Logia users, sea stone bullets for devil fruit users, fire bullets that burn hotter than Sanji, ice bullets that freeze harder than Okiji. The perfect weapon for him will be light enough to carry on his back, but heavy enough to feel the weight of responsibility. It will have a scope that adjusts itself with observation haki, a trigger that responds to thought when Usopp is in his definitive Soga King mode. It will have a secret mode that only activates when he says, "I am the king of snipers," and then the weapon will shine with his conqueror's haki, firing bullets that never miss, that cut through enemy haki, that make the enemy feel fear before being hit. Usopp will create this because the manga has already shown that he shines when he gets a new resource. In Skypia, he became a genius with dials. In Thriller Bark, he became a strategist with salt. In Dressrosa, he became a god with Tabasco. In Wano, he became a monster with pop greens. In Elbaf, he will have the greatest resource of his life: legendary metal, eternal fire, and the knowledge of blacksmiths who have been hammering steel since before the Void Century. The weapon will be perfect for him because it will be multiple, unpredictable, creative, and exactly what Usopp has always been: the guy who turns what no one values into absolute victory. When Usopp pulls out the final weapon and fires the shot that changes everything, the world will not just see it, it will feel it. Silence will fall before the sound arrives because his shot will not be a normal noise. It will be a decision. It will be the will of an entire crew concentrated into a single bullet that crosses continents, cuts what no one has ever cut, and turns the impossible into routine in front of billions of eyes. The Marines will panic first. The Vice Admirals will look to the sky and see the shot coming from Elbaf or wherever the sunny happens to be. A line of light that ignores distance, ignores defense, ignores logic. Akainu will be in the command room, magma dripping onto the floor, and he will feel Conqueror's haki mixed into the bullet. He will know it is not Luffy, not Zoro, it is the sniper they always ignored. The Five Elders will look at the monitors and see a bullet that petrifies one of them, or explodes into a forest that traps an entire fleet, or simply erases the presence of a celestial dragon from the map. The world will understand that the Straw Hats do not rely only on brute force. They have precision that kills from far away. The remaining emperors will feel the weight of it. Blackbeard will laugh nervously, because he will know there is now someone who can shoot his own darkness back at him. Buggy will cry in fear and pride at the same time, because the Cross Guild will see that his subordinate has a weapon that changes wars. The revolutionaries will smile, because they will see that Dragon's Wind has gained an arrow. The giants of Elbaf will pound their chests, recognizing the craftsmen who learned from them and created something not even their ancestors created. The newspapers will explode. Morgan's will print a special edition with Usopp on the cover. Long nose, weapon shining, with the headline, "The King of Snipers has awakened." Bounties will rise again, but Usopp's will be the most shocking because the world will finally understand that he is not a mascot. He is the sniper who decides who lives and who dies from far away. Civilians will tell stories to their children. Be careful, the long-nosed man shoots and the sky obeys. But the reaction that will matter the most, the one that will make the entire manga stop to breathe, will be Zoro's. Zoro is the most serious about this. He swore to become the greatest swordsman in the world. He has carried 3 swords on his back since chapter 5. He cut Kaido, cut King, cut what no one else could cut. For years, he saw Usopp as the weak link of the crew. He saw him shake, saw him lie, saw him run, but he also saw him land the impossible shot in Nini's lobby, saw him save Robin and Dressrosa, saw him blow up Page 1 in Wano. Zoro will be the first to recognize that Usopp is no longer the weak one. He is the sniper the world fears, and he will be the first to train with him, to test the weapon, to see how far it can cut. Because the greatest swordsman in the world respects the one who decides everything with a single shot. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.